Jonas at Whole Body Cardio here. I was asked by one of my clients if I could create a home-based fitness program. It takes about 10 to help the lower. So I thought it might be some is important and flexible is your hamstrings. So you can stretch just like this. Just hamstrings there or straight forward like that. I want you for the first 15 seconds to just hold it quite lightly. Then for the next half a minute, really sink down deeper and deeper with each breath out. So you want the forward bending to happen from the hip rather than from your back. So try to keep a bit of an arch in your lower back. And with each breath out, just sink a bit lower, bending forward from the hip. For the last 15 seconds to finish off the minute, I want you to really pull yourself forward and just sink as slow as you can. After that, we're going to head into 30 seconds of the splits. So from here, pushing the back leg backwards and the front leg forwards, and just sink as slow as you can and hold it for 30 seconds. After that, you will do the same on the other side. Lightly hold the stretch for 15 seconds, then with each breath out, sink lower for 30 seconds, then for the last 15 seconds, just sink as slow as you can, and after that, finish off with half a minute of the splits. Right, our next component, we're going to work with technique. We're only going to spend about a minute on this. So, low back health is quite closely linked with squatting and lunging techniques. So we're going to work on the squatting technique here. You can split into 3 distinct components. The first one is to break at the knees. So you break at your knees until your knees are in level with your toes. Second one is to sit back, and when you're getting so low that you feel like you can't go lower without your knees going forward, and you open your knees up sideways, that's going to allow you to go really low while still keeping your knees behind your toes and up again. So now some other good cues is that you want to keep your chest up, point your butt back, and keep your toes behind your knees, as we said. There's a couple of quite good exercises to teach you that. You can stand against the wall, like this, and then just squat down as slow as you can, while keeping an arch in your lower back. So the wall is going to force you to do the squat with a good technique. You can even progress from that. If you have a bar like this broomstick, I'll put it on my arms here and just squat down here. That's going to allow or force me to keep my upper body up nice and straight. If I start to sheet and just bend forward, it's going to roll off my arms. An even more advanced version is to put on a flat palm above your head. And from here, once again, squat down with good technique. And if you have your toes in a good position, you're going to be able to keep the rod straight over your head with straight arms without it falling off. Right, so about a minute on those technical exercises. After that, we're going to head into building our core stability so we can keep our lower back in a safe posture and build strength just to lock that safe posture in. So we're going to do 2 separate exercises. A sit-up. And we're going to do it against the wall like this. I'll pop down next to the wall, put my feet on the wall. And that's going to flatten my lower back, so I have good broad support of the lower back against the floor. From here, I'm just going to reach up and stretch my hands towards my toes. Slow and controlled movements. And then work this for 30 seconds. And then head into plank. So put a plank the most important thing to think about is that you want to roll your hip back that way or forward. So the thighs goes forward and the small of your back flattens out. So that's a good position there, and this would be a bad position. That puts stress on your lower back. So once you find a position, you hold that for 30 seconds. Then we're heading back into the sit-up. So we're going to do that 3 laps. So half a minute, 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 half a minute. So all up 3 continuous minutes with swapping exercise every 30 seconds. To make this easy, you can download an app to your phone, a Tabata timer. I know CrossFit Travel have that app on there, a Tabata timer, and they can set it to just beep every 30 seconds so you know when to swap exercise. Right, to finish off, our last 3 minutes of this exercise routine is really going to bring your heart rate up and get that more cardiovascular fitness while doing exercises that are safe for your back. I'm going to give you 2 different versions here. So for the first version, you need a skipping rope. So once again, we're going to work with the 30 seconds intervals. First we're going to skip for 30 seconds and then we're going to do some squats on the chair here. So skipping, just try to keep the pace as high as you can maintain for 30 seconds. Once you get up to 30 seconds, over to your chair. From here, you're just going to sit back like you're sitting down in full depth on the chair and back up. Once again, try to keep it as high pace as you can maintain for 30 seconds. Once you get up to 30 seconds, you straight back in to skipping. Once again, we're going to do this 3 laps, so it adds up to 3 minutes. A second version that you can do if you don't have the skipping rope. Once again, we're going to work in 30-second intervals and use the big thigh muscles to get our heart rate pumping. The first exercise, we're going to hit our knees up, turn heavily to our hands like this, and the hands are just locked at 90 degrees at the same height as the elbow. So from here, 30 seconds, just keep running. Once the timer goes off for 30 seconds, then head into lunges. So with your lunges, stand quite wide, then dip your back knee down just below your shoulders and head, straight down there. Once again here, you can do 5 per side and a swap, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, swap over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just keep doing 5 and swap until you get up to 30 seconds, and after that, straight back into your high knees sprints again. And assured by the end of that, your heart is going to be racing, you're going to feel like you've done a good workout, and we've touched on all the vital components to support your back. We've opened up the flexibility in your hips, so you can get into all the positions you need to everyday life while maintaining your lower back in a safe position. We increased or improved your technique, so you can get into those positions with good technique. We increased strength, so you can maintain good spinal stability. And we also increased your cardiovascular fitness, so you get a good workout, reset your hormone levels and so forth. So try it out, I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.